In a grey, rainy city in Scotland, far from the bright lights of Hollywood and Silicon Valley, a handful of messy-haired, pizza-stained video game makers did something that everyone said was impossible. They took a game about stealing cars and pixelated violence and turned it into the most profitable entertainment product in history. Bigger than any movie. Bigger than any album. Bigger than any book. This is the story of how a tiny Scottish team built Grand Theft Auto. Let us go back to the beginning. The year is 1987. A teenager named David Jones is living in Dundee, Scotland. Dundee is not famous for much. It has a bridge, some hills, and a lot of rain. David loves computers. He spends his nights typing code on a cheap home computer called the Amiga. He makes a small game about a bouncing ball. Then another game about a spaceship. He is good. Really good. He starts a company with a friend. They call it DMA Design. The name sounds big and serious, but the company is just a few guys in a cramped office with leaky windows. They make a hit game called Lemmings. You might remember it. Little green creatures walking off cliffs, and you have to save them. Lemmings is a global success. It sells millions. Suddenly, tiny DMA Design is famous. But success is tricky. The company grows fast. They hire more people. They move to a bigger office. They start working on new ideas. Some work. Some fail. By the mid-1990s, DMA Design is struggling. They owe money. They are tired. They need a hit. Then one day, a designer named Mike Daly has a strange idea. What if you made a game where you are a criminal? Not a hero. Not a knight. Not a plumber jumping on mushrooms. A bad guy. A car thief. You drive around a city, steal cars, run from the police, and do whatever you want. No rules. No save the princess. Just freedom. The team laughs at first. A game about being a criminal? Parents will hate it. Politicians will attack it. Stores might not sell it. But the more they think about it, the more they love it. Because video games had never done anything like that before. Every game had a mission. A path. A right way to play. What if there was no right way? What if you could just drive anywhere, do anything, and the world reacted to you? They start building a prototype. The graphics are terrible by today's standards. Tiny cars made of a few pixels. People that look like blocks. But the feeling is magic. You can drive one way and find a beach. Drive another way and find a bridge. Drive into the water and your car sinks. Run over a lamppost and it breaks. The city feels alive. There is a problem, though. The game needs a publisher. Someone to pay for it and sell it to stores. They take their prototype to a big video game show in Europe. A man from a British publisher called BMG Interactive plays it for 5 minutes. He laughs. He says, "This is crazy. I love it. We will publish it." That man's name is Sam Houser. Sam is from London. He loves movies like Goodfellas and Scarface. He loves hip-hop and crime stories. He looks at this strange Scottish car theft game and sees something bigger. Not just a game. A whole world. He tells the DMA team, "Keep building. We will figure out the rest." The game needs a name. They try many ideas. Race and chase is one. Too boring. Grand Theft Auto comes from the legal term for car theft. It sounds dangerous. It sounds cool. They pick it. In 1997, Grand Theft Auto is released. The graphics are old-fashioned even for that time. The view is from above, like a security camera. The cars are tiny. But the freedom is unlike anything else. You can be a taxi driver. You can be a paramedic. You can be a firefighter. Or you can just steal a fast car and see how long you can outrun the police. Reviews are mixed. Some critics hate the violence. But players love it. It sells well. Not a monster hit yet, but enough to keep the lights on. Then something happens that changes everything. Sam Houser and his brother Dan convince their bosses to let them start a new publishing label. They call it Rockstar Games. The name is pure attitude. Rockstar takes over the GTA franchise. They move the Scottish team to a new office in Edinburgh. They give them more money, more time, and one very clear instruction: make the next GTA bigger, bolder, and in full 3D. The year is 1999. The team is now called Rockstar North. They start working on Grand Theft Auto 3. This is a huge risk. No one has ever made an open-world 3D game on that scale before. The PlayStation 2 is a powerful machine, but it is also tricky. The team works around the clock. They sleep under their desks. They eat terrible takeaway food. They argue, they laugh, they almost give up 100 times. But slowly, Liberty City comes to life. A 3D city with bridges, tunnels, parks, and hidden alleys. You can steal any car. Listen to hilarious fake radio stations. Beat up gangsters. Fly a helicopter. The police chase you based on a star system. The more trouble you cause, the more stars you get. It is ridiculous. It is violent. It is hilarious. In October 2001, Grand Theft Auto 3 is released. The world explodes. Critics give it perfect scores. Players stay up all night exploring every corner of the city. It sells more than 14 million copies. Grand Theft Auto becomes a cultural phenomenon. Parents are horrified. Politicians hold hearings. Lawyers try to ban it. But nothing stops the hype. Every kid wants GTA. Every adult secretly wants GTA. Rockstar North follows it up with Vice City in 2002. Pink neon, 1980s music, and a hero named Tommy Vercetti. Then San Andreas in 2004. A massive state with mountains, deserts, and 3 whole cities. Each game sells more than the last. The little Scottish team that started in a leaky office in Dundee is now the most famous video game developer on Earth. But the best was yet to come. In 2008, after years of silence, Rockstar North releases Grand Theft Auto 4. It is darker, more serious, with a story about an immigrant trying to survive America. It sells 25 million copies. Then in 2013, they do the unthinkable. Grand Theft Auto 5. A massive satirical version of Los Angeles called Los Santos. 3 playable characters. A heist story. An online world that keeps growing and growing. As of today, GTA 5 has sold over 200 million copies. It has made more money than any movie, any album, any book in history. 200 million. And it was all made by a small team in Scotland. Rainy, grey, overlooked Scotland. Not Silicon Valley. Not Tokyo. Not Seattle. Dundee and Edinburgh. So what is the secret? How did a bunch of Scottish game makers build the most successful entertainment thing ever? The answer is freedom. They gave players the freedom to do whatever they wanted. No corridors. No invisible walls. No right way to play. Just a city, a car, and a world of possibilities. That is what GTA taught the whole video game industry. Players want to be free. The next time you see someone playing GTA, or you play it yourself, remember the story. Remember the leaky office in Dundee. Remember the tiny pixel cars. Remember the risk of making a game about being the bad guy. And remember that the biggest things in the world sometimes come from the smallest, most unlikely places. A rainy city in Scotland. A team that never gave up. And an idea that everyone said was crazy. Thank you for listening. If you want more stories about the hidden people behind your favorite games, subscribe and join us next time.